When I was also kind of digging more into the beauty segment, I was able to broadly divide it into three subcategories, I would say. The personal care, which kind of covers your skin care, hair care. And then the second will come the makeup and the cosmetics subcategory. And then the final category is fragrances. Now, as a marketer, how different you see these three categories in terms of marketing them individually? Do you see it as a strength for any particular brand who is having all these kind of products under one umbrella and making it like a one-stop solution for the brand? Or it is actually much more difficult to run a brand with all these three categories because you cannot focus on one particular category because the marketing strategies are completely different for each of these subcategories. How do you see it?
Firstly, from the total brand standpoint, because if you're talking about online sales or digital marketing, it's completely different angle. First of all, it's different time for production. For skincare, usually you need a really long process of R&D. If you would like to really bring something new to the market, you should spend years in development. For makeup, it's a little bit easier, but with makeup, you have another challenge because you should offer a huge variety of products at the same time. You cannot offer two products.
Correct.
And here, if we look into the market and look into the brands that launched, last 10 years, you can see three big pillars. I can see three big pillars. The first pillar is the brands that are launched by big companies. For instance, last week, two big deals were announced. The first, L'Oreal licensed Miu Miu to produce makeup and everything behind our fragrances, some cosmetics. And the second, Coty licensed Marni to produce also cosmetic products under the Marni name. It's the first approach when you have a big company, already established processes and everything, and you can scale fast. You can launch a whole range of different products at the same time. It's one approach. The second approach is influencer-led brand. The most remarkable example from the region is Huda Beauty, founded by Huda Katani. Initially successful influencer, and the first product was only lashes, as far as I remember, false lashes, and then it scaled, but only with one product supported by influencer. Third option, it's something different. It can be different roads. It can be scientists who develop formula and then based on this formula develop some cream for skincare. It can be some brand that launched a small range of, for instance, makeup products and start expanded it. And it's a lot of options here. But in fact, three main routes that you can see. And it's from the market standpoint. And of course, if we talk about online, there are a lot of challenges. The first challenge is sensor limitation, because whole category, makeup, skincare, fragrances, you cannot physically test. You can only see.
Yep.
And for fragrances, it's like you can see a pattern and how you can understand that this product fits you. Or, for instance, color-based products like makeup. The second challenge is the color accuracy. We use different screens, different phones, and color accuracy can be also different. It can alter the actual product colors, and especially it's crucial for makeup.
Yeah.
How you can work with it? Firstly, you can use different solutions like virtual try-ons, some AR-based technologies that allow customers to try makeup or visualize how it will be on skin, on face. Also, more detailed descriptions, more detailed images and videos. Also, one of the challenges is skin reactions, because if you sell skincare products, you mostly focus on different concerns to will help customers in their routine. And it's really hard to explain this and really hard to predict what kind of reactions can be without in-person consultations. Also, here you can use detailed content, enriched content, or A plus content. Plus, you can provide some detailed recommendations like, product selections, online consultancy, live consultation with, dermatologist, for instance, on the website, Q&A on the website. That can be really useful, not only for customers, but also for your SEO, because if you receive, 1,000 questions and provide 1,000 answers, I suppose this is quite a decent content volume to be successful from the SEO standpoint. So you can even use these challenges to gain some market share, to gain some sales, to use you as your strengths.
Right. I mean, when I was thinking about makeup, I'm always seeing that brands are focusing a lot on the personalization, like products which are necessary for or more, matching to your profile. Like for example, we have seen one of the things that you already said about, which is like using AI. So, for example, for the makeup category, someone can actually on a live video can do a virtual try on, like for an example of lipstick or mascara or even hair color. I've seen people trying a different hair color and how does that look like, right?
Yes.
Secondly, I'm also seeing a new kind of software itself, which is coming into picture, which I'm seeing, which is called Beauty GPT, wherein you can have a personalized look for whatever occasion you have. Like, for example, if I'm going for a particular, corporate event, I can type in like, I please give me a look for a corporate event. I'll upload my photos, and it will create the entire look. It will create all the products that are necessary to achieve that look. Or I'm going for a date night, what kind of products I would need, what kind of look would be better. And it gives multiple options specific to my particular phase. They will basically recommend those kind of look as well as the products that will go into it, right? So I want to actually understand like how much of these kind of tools and technologies are really playing a role in terms of giving that kind of personalization to the customers, and how is it really helping the businesses to convert customers as well as basically bring in more business basically.
Here, yes, it can help, but with some limitations. First of all, virtual try-on definitely will drive your conversion. If you don't have virtual try-on on the website and you run makeup brand, please implement it, because it will increase your conversion rate, especially for color categories where you have a lot of shades. Not big uplift, but it will be noticeable. If we talking about more sophisticated tools that offer you, create a look, let's analyze your skin. It's more about increased retention rate, because as a brand, you should offer something unique, something distinguished to stand out from the crowd, to be more remarkable, to be recalled by customers. And especially it's crucial when you have a multi-channel distribution. For instance, you do your sales on own website, on, for instance, big retailer, Sephora, and on Noon at the same time. And of course, you should offer something to your customers on top what these two players can offer. You cannot offer, I don't know, 15 minutes delivery or something like this. You cannot offer true omni-channel experience like Sephora. So you should be one step ahead in something else. And in this case, personalization tools, some sophisticated diagnostics, and even physical personalization, for instance, engraving, can make a sense.
Engraving. Yeah.
Yes, engraving works because it can be done only by monobrand. Because from the operational standpoint, it's a nightmare if you would like to organize it into your warehouse.
Even the personalization to what scale you are doing, that is also kind of something that I have seen, wherein there are brands who will do personalization wherein you will list your issues. Let's say, for example, you have an acne or you have blemishes. These are the kind of problems, your generic problems, and it will recommend you the right products. Then there are products which are made to order, in which basically, you fill a detailed level of questionnaire in terms of what is your skin type and what sort of issues you are facing, in a very detailed, comprehensive set of questions. And then they will come up with the right formulation for you. That formulation might not be available in the ready-made bottles, right? Those kind of formulation is specifically made for you when you place the order. So, like, is it that kind of personalization also really playing a role wherein that sort of personalization is helping customer choose the right products, or is it like the basic level of personalization is enough for them?
It's not a basic level at all. First of all, if you're talking about tools that can analyze your skin and analyze it in correct way, it's not so many tools. I don't want to tell names because, in fact, only 2 tools can do it normal way, because you should have enormous amount of data.
Yes.
Approved by dermatologist, approved by therapy general practitioners, etc., etc. And you should have, based on this data, you should build your tool and offer this solution. But here, as the key point, that even super sophisticated solution can do a mistake and can offer something that won't be relevant to customer and can cause, for instance, allergy reaction. And in this case, the best way to approach it, of course, you can have, as for instance, you run a skincare brand, you can have 2, but if your tool understands that this kind of skin concern cannot be identified properly and we cannot offer the right solution, you should navigate this person to actual doctor through teleconsultation and then to actual visit to the doctor to provide the right answer. Because the key here is to give solution. And the second part of that you mentioned is like bespoke product. Yes, it's a point of difference, but it's always super expensive. It's usually non-digital. It's usually physical. For instance, you create your own perfume and you spend, 2 hours with a person who navigates you through this universe of different scents. And then you, of course, after 2 hours, you create a unique perfume based on your preferences, and it's completely unique and based on everything that you want. And the same, for instance, for skincare can be done, but it's more like high-end products. It's not for mass market. It cannot be replicated easily, at least at this stage of technology.
So the more personalized you become, the most non-mass market you become, right? Or you move towards a luxury kind of.
Yes, exactly. I know some examples, for instance, in fragrances. I forgot the name of the brand. They offer more than 200 scents that can you mix, but it's like already in the bottles. but each bottle costs roughly 10 USD or something like this. So you can buy, I don't know, 3 or 4, and it will be your unique scent. You just apply it at the same time.
Got it.
But it's quite a rare and quite unique product, and you also should understand that target audience will be really small, super niche product.
Right. We were actually speaking about one interesting point that there are new brands that are coming in, which with this digital boom that is happening, and kind of proposition that they are bringing is that we know we don't use as many chemicals as the earlier brands. We are using more natural ingredients, which are good for your skin, good for your hair. They are more made with best natural ingredients. But then we have also seen brands which are failing in the efficacy parts. So there seems to be a debate like whether these chemicals are first of all, are all chemicals bad, or some are essential to give that kind of effective results, or is it purely because that now at a stage here where you are able to sell digitally easily, uh, just adding these natural ingredients, is creating that kind of proposition where at the end of the day, it is not great difference between the earlier chemical based products or even the products that are coming in now.
I'm not so aware about product development in the beauty from the R&D perspective. But yes, clean beauty is a trend, and many brands decided to rid off of bad ingredients, so some ingredients that are not like so healthy as it can be. And it's a good trend. Plus, on top of it, researchers are continuing, and each year new formulas, new, more efficient and more clean and more healthy formulas are revealed. So I think right now it's not a trend. It's like you should be you should be clean. You should offer healthy solution. You should offer your customers what they want, and they want clean beauty. They want healthy beauty.
Yes.
And frankly speaking, I don't know brands that focus on something else or offer other solutions. Many brands change their formulas, change everything. So,
Right. So yeah, I mean, that was a major question that I was also having, wherein I wanted to understand like how much of the authentic brands, so the real earlier brands, used their original formulations to still scale in this kind of domain, or at this stage, wherein a lot of brands are claiming that they are more natural. So how much of that becomes a roadblocker essentially? In terms of scaling your brand, if you are not using or having that kind of brand messaging that they are completely using all natural ingredients.
it's your proposition by default. It's not right now. I'm not sure. It should be only one and only USP that you should have. You should offer something on top of it. You should offer something, I don't know, you should use simple formulas or simple communication. You should focus maybe on some specific product, specific line. Or maybe you should, I don't know, develop products only for brows and be like the top brand for brows. Or you will focus on generosity. And for instance, your brand, on top of that you sell product, you actively participate in charity initiatives, or you stick to the specific culture codes of.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us on this episode where we uncovered the nitty-gritties of the beauty category with Mikhail. We'll uncover more in the upcoming episode of Commerce Connect. Stay tuned.